Happy President's Day, basketball fans. Thanks for spending the holiday with 2K Sports as we get set for exciting NBA action. In this game, we'll see the Washington Wizards going up against the Utah Jazz. With our analysts Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. And a chance here to check out some stats for Lauri Markkanen.
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
Well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, after the super teams, some current top teams have been constructed more traditionally. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, great teams are built different ways, but when you can watch these players grow up and develop together, it's a wonderful thing to see. Brian?
A little more meaningful building from the ground up, Allie. Thank you. Well, Brent, the season is rolling on, just around the midpoint. For teams really struggling, what's the locker room like right now?
Yeah, it's a tough situation, BA, when you're just trying to find some footing. You would think by 25 or 30 games in, these roles would have been established, but coaches are still trying to find answers to get some consistency out of what's available to them, because you expect that from one another.
So here are the Jazz starting 5. Colin Sexton out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And for Washington, in the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. And it's Kispert in at small forward. And so off the tip, it's Washington. Here's Kuzma. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Kuzma's bread and butter. Off the bounce, pull up, nothing but net.
Clarkson against Beal. Pass to Clarkson. Outside Sexton. Over Morris. And it's Sexton. That time on the assist by Clarkson.
Sexton covered tight. Didn't matter. Scores.
Here's Morris. Rebound, Utah. Last time they met in Salt Lake City.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
Probably looking for more of the same here, as we know a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. It's stolen by Olynyk. Beal against Clarkson. Outside Sexton. Over Morris. He's off on that one. And the Wizards going the other way now. From deep. Beal, no good. The Jazz have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Markkanen. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one's on Monte Morris.
And Markkanen kind of starting to show some of the things that everybody was hopeful for in terms of how he can dominate a game offensively, shoot the ball, play with a little bit more strength on the inside. These are all very encouraging signs.
That's good for Markkanen.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Markkanen hits them both. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested. And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
You're going to burn yourself when you get up that close to Clarkson. He's explosive.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Morris for 3. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Jazz have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Clarkson for 3. It's rebounded by Morris.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Good on the bucket.
In the medium range area, Porzingis catches the ball in turn. He almost treats it like a post-up.
Clarkson against Beal. Back to Clarkson. Beyond the arc. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
They grab their own miss. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Porzingis, one of those big guys who you don't worry about substituting off the floor late in games. Over an 80% shooter from the line for his career.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
A top 5 pick back in 2015. The 7'3" Kristaps Porzingis ushered in a bit of a new era there. The rise of the 7-footer who could step out and drain threes.
Both free throws good from Porzingis. Well, since Porzingis was drafted, there have been a bunch of 7-foot shooters going in the first.
It's a good call, BA. You think about guys like Lowry, Markkanen. These guys feel like they stretch it out a bit. They can get behind the three-point line and knock shots down. Porzingis opened up a new way to think about the offense from the 5 spot.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Takes the 3. And Morris gets the 3. Morris has got 6 points.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Clarkson against Beal. Back to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
The Wizards have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Beal from outside. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Utah has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. To the paint. Here's Clarkson. And he throws it down with one hand.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
Washington has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Beal from outside. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top, start that guy.
Beal against Clarkson, and the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Markkanen. Defense right on him. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup.
Getting it right back up to the rim. Markkanen does a good job.
Washington trailing. Here's Morris. Here's Kuzma. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Now here's Clarkson. He's got 9. Pass to Sexton. And here's Olynyk. Let's go with a 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
3-pointer. And again, Washington with a triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Olynyk. Olynyk with a screen on Morris. Sexton passes to Clarkson. Fires the 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. 3-pointer. Beal sinks it from distance. Beal's got 6.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Olynyk. Clarkson against Beal. They set the pick. To win the run. Boom! He jams it straight down.
That Jordan Clarkson bringing it up to the 10.
The Wizards with a lead. Here's Beal. He takes it in. And then Beal with the dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, DA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Sexton with it. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game. It's rebounded by Morris. And for the Wizards, they're shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. Kispert missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Here's Kispert, started by Markkanen.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now Clarkson, 11 points in the game. And rejected. Here's Kuzma, and he drives in. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And Utah calls time here.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first team all-rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
Big group substitution here for Washington. Gafford, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Avdia comes in for Kispert. Nunn's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Wright subbed in for Morris. Wizards on D. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Horton Tucker. Gay, a screen on right. Around the back and lays it in. Nice.
Get some style points there. Pretty finish.
Hey, here's none for three. And it's Azubuike with the rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Gay. Here's Abaji. Gay, a screen on right. Back to Gay. Inside. Here's Azubuike. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Wright. And another basket for Washington.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Utah's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Here's Horton Tucker. And it's rejected.
And how about Kuzma, the defensive energy he showed to get to that block.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Utah trailing here. Pass to Abaji. Back to Horton Tucker. Over right. Horton Tucker can't hit.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Here's Avdia. Drives to the hoop. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Here's Horton Tucker. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team. Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
To the inside. Here's Gay. First shot won't go. And Washington shooting at around 59%. Their offense is clicking right now. Here's none. Rebounded by Gay.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Azubuike. He's guarded by Gafford. Now here's Gay. 5 to shoot. Pulls it from the top of the key, and it's in there.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Here's Abaji. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here's Wright from the arc. Can't get it to drop. And Utah the other way now. Here's Abaji. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Toscano Anderson in the post. Nunn defends. And stolen by Nunn. Jumps up. Here's Wright. Drops in the layup for 2. Wright's got his second basket of the night.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
That's tipped. Here's Azubuike to the middle. Lets it go. And there's the rejection. Left side Nunn. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's an 11-point Wizard lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
Now here's Nunn. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Let's check in on the real numbers, the top offenses in the real NBA. Number 5, the Jazz.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Shoot 2.
And he makes a first. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Toscano Anderson. Here's Abaji. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. And for the Wizards, they're shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Shoots it from the corner. Gafford with the bucket. And the Wizards lead by 15.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gay, a screen on right. Out left to the wing. Gay outside. Down low. And Gafford with the block. Outside none. Rebounded by the Jazz. 1 second left. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Washington Wizards liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s to your era and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, let alone talking about players and their skills.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Jordan Clarkson.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Clarkson outside. Outside Sexton. The three. Knocks down the triple. Sexton's got 5 now.
Well, this is kind of fun. Sexton coming back and returning the favor.
Here's Morris. And again, it's Washington converting.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Olynyk for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And the basket by Beal.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Sexton. He's got 5. Tipped. Outside Porzingis. Fires for 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. The Jazz have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Beal against Clarkson. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Lauri Markkanen.
And one thing he's gotten better at as the years have gone on is scoring the ball, shouldering a bigger load of the offense and being willing to accept the responsibility of a go-to option for this team.
And it's 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And you combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out.
Sexton misses.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Trades the triple. Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And Utah calls time here. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You take a look at Utah, and after a subpar season, there have been some questions about the direction of this franchise.
When I look at Utah, this season has been a series of one frustrating night after another, on and off the court.
Well, sometimes you earn your spot in the standings, and they've done that this year. There looked to be so much promise, so much talent on this team coming into the year. It's just baffling that all of those things went south for them.
Utah has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Sexton against Morris. Left side Sexton. Clarkson for 3. Nails it from 3. Clarkson's got 14 points for the game.
Well, a lot of ways that Clarkson can beat you. Most of the time it's off the dribble, but when he's shooting the ball well, he's a dangerous offensive player.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Here's Sexton. The Wizards making their last shot. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. It's blocked, and they get it back. And that one goes. 3 for 9 for him.
The closer Sexton gets to the basket, the more dangerous he can become, and the defense has got to recognize that.
On the attack, Morris. Some solid defense from Sexton. The Jazz shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Marketed from long range. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Clarkson. Clarkson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Morris can't hit. And for Utah, they're shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Back to Clarkson. The three from Sexton. Sexton, another miss.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And the basket is good. And here's Clarkson. 20 points for him last game against Memphis.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
The three from Sexton. Drills it from deep. 10 points for him.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Here's Morris. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Now here's Markkanen. A top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. Here's Sexton. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Sexton as a guard making that look so pretty.
Now a timeout called by Washington. All right, now we have a moment. Here are the most efficient teams from range over the past month. The 4th spot held by the Wizards.
Over the last month, they've been extremely disciplined on the perimeter, not really rushing to get attempts off, but taking their time to find the best looks.
Washington has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Morris down low. Checked by Sexton. Nice shot by Morris.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Kispert grabs a miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Fires from 14. And Avdia with the basket on the assist from Kispert. Avdia's got 4 points in the quarter.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Now here's Sexton. 12 points for him. Clarkson for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Possession to Utah.
And here's what the Washington Wizards schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll host the New York Knicks. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Chicago Bulls.
And you know, for that matchup with the Hawks, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
On target from range.
Talk about confidence, marking, and feeling like he can drill shots from anywhere right now.
Here's Morris. And another basket for Washington.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Here's Kispert. And he banks in the layup. Kispert's got 6.
And known for his scoring, there are times when Bradley Beal can be that off-ball playmaker.
And the Jazz call time here. Washington making some changes. Gafford, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kispert. And Wright subbed in for Morris. Utah shooting 40% so far in this one. Pass to Gay. Here's Abaji. Launches it. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got rebound number 7 tonight.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Kuzma, that's good.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
On offense, here's Utah. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
They kept the game close, but made a lot of mistakes. And we heard about it from the coaching staff after.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
Avdia, good.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Here's Toscano Anderson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Horton Tucker. To the right side. Clock is at 3. Lets it go from 14. No good. And Washington the other way now.
Yeah, you know, guys, he was selected all the way back in 2006. But Rudy Gay is still going. One of the final players from the draft class active in the league.
Utah shooting just 38% in this quarter. Here's Toscano Anderson. And a miss there on the triple. Beal outside. Fires in the triple. Beal's got 9 points in the quarter. And for Rudy Gay, over 15 years in the league, Grant, how is he still effective?
Well, B.A., Rudy has changed the way he plays over the years. He came into the NBA exclusively playing the 3. Now he's a power forward, Even runs a bit as a small ball center as well.
Gay, a screen on right. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the Wizards. Avdia's got rebound number 8 now. Over Gay. Avdia can't get it to go.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Swatted away. Gafford with the ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Kuzma. And the dunk by Gafford.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
To the inside, Azubuike. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
DC family, let's welcome your Wizards Youth Dance Team to the floor.
Nuns checked in for Beal. And a chance now to bring up the NBA steals leaders from the last month of action. Number 5 is DeLon Wright.
His defensive focus has been superb these last few games, continuously finding ways to strip ball handlers and upset the offense.
And Washington has possession. Baseline try. And it's Azubuike with the rebound.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble. And you've got to be perfectly in sync on that one.
Man, that's a tough play to convert. And Washington has possession. And here's Wright from the arc. Counted from distance. Wright's got 7 points in the game.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Here's Horton Tucker, hounded by Wright. Back to Horton Tucker. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. He's got 6.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Avdia from outside. The rebound by the Jazz. 1.5 minutes left in the second period. Here's Abaji. Nunn defends from the arc. This shot by Toscano Anderson, no good. And the Wizards shooting about 60% for the game. Avdia from outside. Buries it from 3.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Pass to Horton Tucker. And it's It's Utah scoring again.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Wright with the bucket. Wright's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Jazz shooting a decent 41% in the second quarter. Here's Abaji. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Well, the Jazz shooting about 41%. Pass to Azubuike. Back to Horton Tucker. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Horton Tucker. And again, it's Utah.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. Shot from the wing. With the tip. Controls the rebound and the putback. Gafford's got his third bucket of the night.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Wizards opening up a huge gap. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Brad, you limited their effectiveness early. What did you guys do defensively?
I think we just did a good job coming out with intensity. We did a good job frustrating them. We know this is a team that's really good at moving the ball, and they got a lot of guys who can put it on the floor and go one-on-one. So, we're just accepting the challenge, limiting them to one shot as much as possible, getting out and going.
Thanks, Brad. Back to you guys.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Washington Wizards.
They've been money tonight. Matter of fact, they've got the shmoney, Ernie. Get it? The shmoney.
No, I don't.
Great game, though. It's a great game plan. Shaq gets it.
But actually, I don't get it either.
Creating their offense, and they're converting open shots.
Must be nice as a coach to sit back and watch what you drew up work to perfection.
It's not about the money. It's about the shmoney.
You know what rhymes with shmoney or money? Dummy.
And now we can turn our attention forward. Let's take a look at what lies ahead on the schedule.
In that game against the Knicks, I bet they've been looking forward to this one. I mean, a chance to take down a higher-ranked team and show us what they're capable of.
Hopefully, the challenge of this matchup brings out the best in it. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you got to like what Monte Morris has done in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And the Jazz with possession. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Kispert in at the small forward position. So that's who Wes Unseld Jr. starts the second half with. Beal. That one is off. And Utah will come the other way. Now Sexton. To the wing, right side. From outside, off the mark. And for the Wizards, they're shooting 59% in this one, a good average. Here's Kuzma. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
This is the confidence that Kuzma has, ready to take these mid-range Jays when he sees the opportunity.
Morris against Sexton. Blocked! And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Just 5 on the clock. It's Markkanen on the wing.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
It's good on the putback.
Don't want to see athleticism wasted just on offense, as Sexton uses it that time to get an offensive board.
That one drops for him. Beal's got 19 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there to get a hand up in the shooter's face. That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him. Monte Morris is a nice second point guard to have on the roster. A very good scorer who contributes in a lot of other ways.
Clarkson against Beal. And there's a 3-second violation.
Second violation. Washington basketball.
The Wizards have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And with Monte Morris, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, I'll tell you what, Washington did a good job picking up a stud like this. He shoots a high percentage. He takes care of the ball. He's someone that the coach is going to give a lot of responsibility to. And this team has needed a player like this for the past couple seasons.
Sexton against Morris. Pass to Olynyk. Now here's Clarkson. Olynyk with a screen on Beal. Clarkson passes to Olynyk. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, Olynyk very capable from out there. We'll see how the defense reacts now.
The Wizards have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Morris can't hit. Utah has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Now Markkanen, the 3-ball. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Morris for 3. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Morris has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Clarkson finds Markkanen. From behind the arc. And it's Clarkson missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. And the Jazz with possession here. The Wizards making their last shot. Here's Sexton. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at the Wizards, when it comes to playoff seedings, they're in a dubious position right now. 9th place in the conference.
Well, for the Wizards, it's really been an intriguing year for them. I mean, they work hard, they play gritty, but they're just so inconsistent.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
And that one is stuffed right through.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Sometimes what a player needs most in order to develop is the chance just to do more. And I think that's been the case with Kuzma getting an opportunity with his second team.
Kuzma taking 2 shots.
That's good from Kuzma. Kuzma certainly has embraced the chance to play a bigger role, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting situational change for Kyle Kuzma, knowing that he had a lot to prove, getting an opportunity in minutes to be consistent and to try to show people that he was more than just a role player in his first stop.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of go between, plays the 4 or the small forward, and that's impressive versatility from this young player.
Now here's Sexton. 14 points for him. Olynyk finds Sexton. Clock at 6. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. He has 6. The Wizards have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Beal from outside. Utah with the rebound. There's the triple. And it's Clarkson missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight. Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Utah's got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Pass to Clarkson. The 3. Sinks the tray. Clarkson's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Beal goes in, and that one drops for him.
Driving inside Beal is a real problem for the defense.
Well, the Jazz shooting about 47%. A nice number. Clarkson for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Clarkson's got 9 points now in the second half.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Here's Morris. Here's Porzingis. And the layup is good. Porzingis has got 11 points.
It's talked about a lot, but when Porzingis is active as that big of a body, it really helps out when he's doing the dirty work.
Now here's Sexton. 14 points for him. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble. Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. Washington making some changes. Gafford, he's checked in for Kuzma. Nunn comes in for Beal. And Wright subbed in for Morris. Gay's checked in for Utah. Clarkson outside. Back to Sexton. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
Pretty good recognition for Clarkson. He's moving the ball, and some good things starting to happen now offensively.
And here's Wright from the arc. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 5th rebound in this one. Sexton against Wright. Pass to Gay. Oh, from deep. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Cleans from outside. That one's good from Kispert on the assist from Nunn. Kispert's got 8.
Soft leaner with no one there to contest. Probably made it a little more difficult than he had to.
Marketed from long range. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. The Jazz shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. It's Olynyk, high post. Clarkson for 3. Connects from downtown. Clarkson's got 15 points in just the second half.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Offensive rebound. Gafford with the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Washington has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Fires from the wing. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 10 points for him. So it's Utah now. Sexton passes to Olynyk. From deep, Gay. Rebound by the Wizards. Gafford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Wright. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And Porzingis at 7-3 doesn't just go through, he goes over contact.
Porzingis has gotten about everything to drop, shooting 6 of 7. Sexton passes to Olynyk. Clarkson outside. Olynyk with a screen on Nunn. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Clarkson. And another miss by Utah. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow? That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Yeah, Rudy Gay not messing around that time on the inside, getting up quickly and all the way to the rim.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Wizards making a change here. Avdia's checked in. Taking a look at defensive metrics, these are the guys who continue to block shots at a high rate. The fourth spot held by Daniel Gafford.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
Utah on D. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis has shown us signs of a little bit of everything here. Scoring, skill, dominating offensively.
To the paint. Here's Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Here's Nunn. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Nunn's got 7 points in the game, and for the Jazz, they're shooting at a respectable 49%. Pass to Gay. All alone. He nails it. That's his fifth make in 11 tries. Washington has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Nunn. And again, it's Washington converting. And Utah has possession. Here's Horton Tucker. He's got 10. There's 1:40 left in the third.
Wizards foul. Kendrick Nunn. First personal foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, how about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
And he drops the first. Good on both. Right on the right side.
Jalen Horton Tucker. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Washington. The line right. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. It's both from the stripe.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Pass to Gay. Here's Abaji. Nunn defends. Knocked loose. And stolen by Nunn. Porzingis against Gay. And that one's good. This stops Porzingis for 3. Porzingis has got 20 points.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
The open shot, Gay, and good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Gay's got 12 points.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. He's got 10. To the middle. Pass to Toscano Anderson. Kay outside. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Washington has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. They get it again. Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Adding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Here's Horton Tucker. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Inside. Here's Azubuike. And Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career where he was a great shot blocker.
.19 seconds left in the third. This shot by Toscano Anderson, no good. And here's Gafford. He's got 12. No good on the three. Here's Horton Tucker. From deep, Gay. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. A big-time effort for Monte Morris, providing a lot of energy for the Wizards. And this has to be his best scoring game of the season. And he's not done yet. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And the Wizards shooting very well, 62%, and going right at the defense. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Juan Toscano Anderson, also Damian Jones out there, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 1. Here's Abaji. Horton Tucker on the wing, three-pointer. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
3-point field goal.
And Brent, one issue that's come up, star players unavailable for various reasons, but some tension there with teams. Where are we headed with this, you think?
I think one of the things, BA, that's going to be of interest in the next couple years is how much this rest, recovery, and load management is actually impacting the player's performance. There's been a lot of data out there, and it's a lot of predictive data about whether or not a player should play. And the league is really digging in to see whether or not this is actually affecting the players or if they should be playing more minutes. And I don't know if it comes down to something financial, but it usually does.
Yeah, that's the range where Davis is most confident. The in-between area is his comfort zone.
Here's Abaji. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
4-3. Good one, no good. The Jazz have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. It's scooped up. Here's Azubuike and a missed layup. The Wizards have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Hey, here's none for 3. That one no good. And Utah will come the other way. Toscano Anderson in the post. Davis on him. Jones from outside. The rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Here's none. And it's Azubuike with the rebound.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Toscano Anderson. Misses the three. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Goodwin. They get it back. Gafford with the bucket.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Pass to Jones. Jones with a screen on Davis. Here's Azubuike, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
The Jazz have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Outside Jones. Back to Horton Tucker. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Count it. We saw one major rule change in the NBA last year. When a shooter intentionally initiates contact with a defender, it's a no call. You like it?
Yeah, I do like that. I mean, there should be no reason for a shooter to be the one with a defender on him, to be the one putting his body on the line. That's the defender's job. So the rule makes a lot of sense, B.A.
Goodwin. And it's Azubuike with the rebound.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
Here's Horton Tucker. Here's the three. Porzingis grabs the board.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
The Jazz have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Toscano Anderson. Six on the shot clock. Tries a 10-footer. And there's another one for the Jazz.
They have no answer defensively inside.
For Washington, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Davis. And again, Washington, no good.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game. Monte Morris.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Wow, he really played phenomenal tonight, but we've almost come to expect that from him. He feeds off the energy from this crowd, and it certainly plays a part in elevating his game. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Drills the baseline jumper. Morris has got 32 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses. Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Here's Gibson. Oh, and he nails it from the high post.
They're definitely opting for the mid-range jumpers, and it's working.
Here's Abaji. Check by Davis. To the middle. Here's Hazabuki. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around. Keep it moving. Try to get an assist on every bucket.
Gibson, no good. Utah has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Pass to Abaji. Here's Jones. Left side, Sexton. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. Here's Gill, defended by Jones. And that one's good. Gill. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks, the social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Checked in for Utah.
Lowry Markkanen.
Washington has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Shoots it from the high post. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Morris has got 13 in the second half.
Wow, that's their 10th straight point coming off a mid-range jumper.
Now here's Sexton. Gill grabs the board. And the Wizards shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Kept alive. Here's Gibson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, I'm sure the scouting report had something like put a body on Taj Gibson. That time the defense did not.
Pass to Azubuike. Here's Agbaji. Checked by Davis. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And the play-in tournament has been a success. But some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Grant, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
And the technical free throw is good. And, Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Utah's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's Agbaji. And Davis with the block.
Always in your face. It's like Davis always seems to be lurking.
Here's Gill. Rebound, Utah.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
To the paint. Here's Gay. Can't hit it from 12 feet. And the Wizards shooting it well at 59%. Fires from 14. Goes back up. The shot off that time. So Utah will take it the other way. Sexton with it to the inside. Azubuike's shot is good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Morris against Sexton. 19-footer. And it's Azubuike with the rebound. And for the Jazz, they're shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Here's Agbaji, down low. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Baseline jumper. No good off the glass.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Gibson, no good.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Now here's Sexton. Inside, the kick out to Gay. Hey, from beyond the arc. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got 4 rebounds now. Washington has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. And again, Washington, no good. The Jazz shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Markkanen finds Sexton to the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Morris over Sexton. Ah, nice shot by Morris. Morris has got 6 in the quarter. Now Sexton.
2 minutes.
MVP voting is usually somewhat contentious. What's your criteria for that award, Brent?
I think it's really difficult, BA, and I don't think there's anything wrong with people talking about it when the voters are saying year to year their criteria changes, because guess what? Every season is different. So it's a very difficult award to try to pick out the very best player in the league. Winning has to have something to do with it.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. Pass to Azubuike. Here's Abaji. Gay outside. Here's Azubuike. Defended by Kuzma. Blocked. And they're able to recover. And they get it back. And for Washington, they're shooting the ball at only 35% here in the fourth quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Wizards.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they increased their win total to 29.
They were well prepared coming in and showed a real competitive streak.
Now a timeout called by Washington. They lead by 26. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Washington making some changes. Gafford, he's checked in for Gibson. Nunn comes in for Gill. And Wright subbed in for Davis. And a switch here also for Utah. Horton Tucker's checked in. .55 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
First team foul. At the line for Washington. Kyle Kuzma. 2 shots.
That's good from Kuzma. He's perfect from the line this time. 46 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Horton Tucker. To the middle. Here's Abaji. He's guarded by Gafford. And again, it's Utah with a three.
Now this is Rudy Gay's game. Outstanding at seizing the initiative and then looking to shoot once he catches the ball.
And it's Wright missing. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 15-6 run. Marking outside. It's rebounded by Morris. Pass to Nunn. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.